The Philippines is becoming a major tourist destination. And while tourism in the Philippines has taken a hard hit during the pandemic, some places have taken this opportunity to prepare for what will surely be a huge boom in tourism. Nothing quite demonstrates this as much as the development of Sumlang Lake in Bicol. Me and Tony had the chance to visit Sumlang Lake back in February of 2020, just before the pandemic hit. As you can see, these drone shots I took show the dramatic changes to the Sumlang Lake recreation area. Join us today as we explore this unique and beautiful destination at the foot of the majestic Mayon Volcano. So 2 years ago, I was here at Sumlang Lake, and boy, have things changed. I'm going to take you down to the area where we were 2 years ago, because this looks familiar to me, but everything else here, pretty much everything left, north, I don't know what direction I'm going, but basically everything left to where we were before has completely changed. There is now a convention center, there's restaurants, there's venues, there's looks like weaving of some sort, but very cool, like what they've done with the lake here. It looks beautiful. You'll see with the aerial drone shots that I've got how much it's changed. I'll actually overlay both the older footage and the newer footage I just took today, so you'll get an idea of how different it really does look. So this is actually the old spot that we flew the drone from, right here, right behind me. This is the little dining area here that we originally flew the drone from. Here's the little restaurant here, and I'll show you around. Everything is completely changed for the better, of course, but some fascinating updates here at Sumlang Lake. So this is the beach area, which does look familiar. The little cabanas that you can rent and go swimming around the lake, or at least paddling around the lake on like a little raft here. I don't know if I can talk Tony into it or not. But this all looks familiar, but this part here, coming down this way, is all completely new. Now, you will remember, pretty much all of that area there was completely undeveloped. In fact, there was somebody who had a piece of property there, and they were playing their music really loud. Pretty much right up to about here. In fact, I would almost hesitate to say that the pavement ended right about here, and then it was just all jungle and undeveloped area. Now, of course, it's completely changed and completely redeveloped. Lots more space to move around and lots more to see and do.
Welcome to my life. Hi, my name is Tony, and I am from Philippines.
Introducing yourself for the first time?
Yes.
And now we've got the Sumlang Lake sign in the background there, and there's Bianna getting her picture taken. And over here it looks like an old wagon that they've sort of basically re-engineered into a tourist sitting area, but I'm pretty sure stuff like this was real. It was actually used back like ancient times, but old times, right? You know, this is probably used to haul around hay or equipment or something, right? Old wagon wheels, just like the Old West here in the Philippines. Now, earlier today, I actually saw them, right over here, actually. They were weaving. This is like a weaving loom. They were using this to basically weave some blankets, I believe. I didn't actually get a close look at it, but This is like a very old style weaving machine. What looks to be another type of loom for weaving. I'm not sure what the differences are between the two, but a little bit different than the other one we were just looking at. And then behind me here, a whole bunch of new little shops. Let's go inside and check it out. All right. You want to go get some pictures?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh! Bex, oh, wala na talaga siya, oh. Kita na siya.
What did you say?
The Mayon is showing now.
Sort of.
Well, it's better than earlier.
True. Before the pandemic hit, the Philippines was on track to become a major global tourist destination. Then, when the pandemic did hit, it was the one country that went into the most strictest and longest lockdowns on the planet. But despite the lack of tourists during this period, I believe Sumlang Lake may reflect a broader belief that, despite the lockdowns, one day people would come back to the Philippines, and when they did, they would be ready. This project was a major undertaking, with infrastructure and outlying communities being built up around the lake. This footage here from across the lake shows how much development went into not just the lake, but also the outlying community. It was exciting to be back in Bicol, and catching up on some of the sites that I had visited back 2 years ago. But there was one more adventure that I was really looking forward to, and that was to be our next adventure. Revisiting the Mayon Volcano on a crazy ATV ride that would take us up to the foot of the Mayon. So, hit that notification bell to be notified when our next adventure drops. Again, God bless all our viewers and thank you for your continued support of our channel.